And we're live.
You just missed the funniest conversation ever. But you cannot see her because of the unicorn that we're assuming its gender. Anyway.
Welcome to the good ship. Your captains,
Kira.
and Grace. Hi. At your service. Look at my big ass unicorn. There's one thing.
Where are your big ass trees?
On my shirt. If there is one thing that Walmart is good for, it is unicorn paraphernalia that you're not expecting. I got this, and I got travel bags with unicorns, like for makeup and for toiletries and stuff.
So I walk in her house, and after she realized I was actually here and emerged, she goes...
Oh yeah, I didn't actually realize she was in my house. The dog was barking.
She goes, so I went to Walmart and I got some stuff, and I turn around and there's just unicorn stuff everywhere.
I like unicorns. I don't know if you guys knew that. I like wine too.
Yes, she's drinking wine too. That's really not fair because I can't drink any.
For half a second, I was like, I should get another one out for work.
I mean, I could probably get away with that. You can have up to 4 ounces of normal wine
That's third trimester.
a day.
Third trimester is when it's safest. Second trimester, it's still building vital organs. Technically, so it is in the third trimester too, but it's only things like lungs that you don't really need.
I read
Lungs
somewhere
are
else that
last.
it didn't matter after the first trimester as long as you stayed in very small amounts.
I have read in my extensive study when I was 12 that
Right.
red wine is fine for like third trimester. Actually, wine in general. I wouldn't go doing like shots, so you probably shouldn't drink. But and also it depends on the person. It can be dangerous at any point. It depends on your constitution. Monica would kill that thing in like half a sip. You might be okay for like a gallon or two. But I wouldn't test that theory.
The sad part is you're probably not wrong.
I'm right. Anyway, we were sitting here talking about the theme for this video, and we had a couple of ideas, but they're going to be a lot easier to talk about once it's been a little bit, because we both have some things we have been into lately, like new hobbies kind of, but they're old hobbies that we ignored for a while.
Yes, I have.
Do you want it to be a surprise?
I'm gonna share this.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to clean up my craft stuff, mainly my knitting and my yarn, and I am doing so by delving into more craft stuff because now I'm, yeah, you'll find out. But yeah, so to clean up one craft thing, I'm starting a whole nother crafting hobby. And yeah, my husband came home the other day, and he told me he was starving. So I stopped what I was doing, and I started making dinner. And then he gets home, and he goes in his game room / office, and he goes, holy shit, this is why I needed you to have your own desk. Because it was all laid out across his desk, and it's like one of the really big U-shaped ones, and I literally was taking up the whole desk.
Nothing wrong with
I
that.
was like, you said you were hungry. So I stopped what I was doing, and I made dinner. I didn't get to clean up before you came home because you wanted food.
you have to choose.
It's one or the other here.
So anyway, we will be talking about our new things we have been doing, but me personally, I need to get better at my thing before I talk about it and get some new things for it. And then she'll talk about it when she gets better as well, because I'm sure we'll be doing that here in the next couple weeks. We may release a video next week, we may not. It depends on what happens because I am jetting away
She's leaving me.
for a few days to
Again.
go visit.
Another trip without me.
Okay, well, do you want to come to Virginia?
And now that you're leaving in 2 days and I can't ask off, thanks.
She wouldn't have been able to come. She needs money. I do too, but I like paid time off.
Well, last time I checked, you can't fly when you're pregnant anyway.
You can fly until the third trimester.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's dangerous later, but you're fine for a while. Anyway, if you just couldn't fly when you were pregnant, can you imagine? Like, that's so annoying. What if you had to? What
That'd
if there
be
was an
miserable.
emergency? Like, no, drive across the ocean. You can't fly. I will be going to Virginia to visit my life wife Kat, who was on this channel a couple of times. You may or may not remember her. If you don't,
She was
shame
the
on
quiet
you.
one.
She sounds like Fluttershy, dark hair.
Likes Mako.
Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. She does, in fact, but I will be visiting her. We're just gonna do like a life update tonight, guys. Oh, we released a chapter. I didn't lie to you. She uploaded the chapter technically, but I finished that chapter up on Sunday.
I posted it Sunday night.
Okay, I must have finished it on Sunday.
So you did technically lie because you said you wanted it done by Saturday.
No, I said at the very latest by Monday you will have a new chapter.
Oh, okay.
Remember that? Yeah, that's what happened. So, so you guys do have a new chapter. It is a little bit short, but it is just kind of a fluffy filler, fun chapter, triple F. And the next couple of chapters are going to be longer. They're going to be just really good.
We're wrapping it up, so we're trying to make sure the last couple ones are good. Especially since you had to wait so long, because life sucks.
I like that when it gets intense, you shake his tail. Especially since I have to fix it now. Anyway, so how are you guys? How's life? Remember when we did the Monday night ramblings? If you're an OG, you will. Or just if you've been alive for a year, because it's been less than a year. But this is kind of that. This is Thursday night chatter.
Since we record on Thursday nights now.
That did change. So if you were wondering that, I don't know why you would have been, because it's not that big of a difference Wednesday to Thursday.
I think that I usually posted them on Thursday morning anyway, so.
You don't know the difference. Hey, it's good. I'm going to try to get Kat to talk with me about one of our obsessions that I blazed through a little while ago, and that is the X-Files, which is so good. It's like the original Bones, but better and more realistic, except for a lot of it. But the actual...
You know, except for the whole aliens part?
Like, with the science and how the characters interact and, like, what actually happens to solve cases, I feel like their process is more believable. It's not like, well, look at this invention that I just happened to make that will perfectly figure this out. Like most procedural things, it drives me crazy. But anyway, it has been so good, and the new episodes are hilarious, and I love that now they're like halfway a thing, so they just randomly sleep together and then say funny lines. I really like that a lot. So you should watch X-Files if you haven't, but to keep this all in the fandom, then I will try to get her to film a video with me while I am away. But we will keep writing. We pretty much only have one chapter to write, because the next chapter is for the most part finished.
It's like 80% done.
Yeah. And it's already like over 5,000 words, even without the first chunk of it actually in...
Which is the part that I'm working on right now.
Yep. Without that actually in writing form, it's already over 5,000 words. So it's definitely one of our standard length chapters. This last one was just a little bit short. So look forward to that, because that will be good. Is there anything else random, interesting that you want to chuck in there? Hey, what are you having?
Oh yeah, it's a boy. We did find that out last week. Technically I found it out last week, and we just didn't say anything because we were talking about Grey's Anatomy. And that
I feel like you wouldn't have just said it on YouTube right away either.
No.
Pretty sure you would have like told humans first. Not that you're not humans, but right now we're talking to a phone. So we know that you are humans. We appreciate all of you. It's actually really exciting. Right now we have like 35 or 36 subscribers. We don't know like 30 of you. It's so exciting! Our channel anniversary is coming up on February 22nd, and like, I know it's only been a year and stuff, but like, that seems like so many people to me that I like don't know. Look, it's my cat. This is Yuri. Say hi.
Yuri!
Oh, join me with the unicorn. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful week. Have a really good week. Hang on. And we will talk to you next week. Unless Cat doesn't want to film. This cat doesn't want to film. He's actually okay with it, I think. So, you guys have a lovely night, day, whatever time of the 24-hour period in which we live that you're watching this. I'm gonna stop. I've only had like 4 sips of wine. When she said I was drinking wine, she didn't mean I was drunk. I'm just hyper. So, and plus it's like a wine cooler, and I'm actually not a wimp about alcohol. So, all is well. That's my cat's butt. Have a lovely life. We will see you next week, hopefully, and enjoy the upcoming chapters.